Hello Capricorn, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. This week we're going to focus on pathways, purpose, prosperity principles. Keep in mind that when we talk about things like pathway, career stuff, it can get very, very specific. So typically one of two things happen. Either people really see themselves in it and it resonates very strongly, or not at all. Very normal when we talk about very specific subjects. So if you don't see yourself in it at all, check your other placements, you will find yourself in there somewhere, okay? First, we're going to start by layering you some oracles, and then we'll throw down some tarot. Show me Capricorn, please. Show me Capricorn, please. And pathways, purposes, prosperity. What's going on, please, for Capricorn? Show me Capricorn, please. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Show me okay. Travel. Okay. Your life purpose involves traveling. For some of you, that's your industry. It's the travel industry. Or you would like to get connected to more work that allows you to travel. Yes. What else, please? What else, please? Let's get some more, please. Come on. It's not just travel, guys. I know it. There's something else in there. Body work. Oh, very interesting. Wow, that's cool. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, exercise training, and for some of you that also includes, such as being a tattoo artist, anything that involves with work around the body, physical endurance, you name it, and all these other principles that, again, were discussed. So kind of a holistic healer, or I would say holistic healer, because, you know, we're talking about massage therapy as well as energy healing, you know what I mean? So a concept of someone who helps heal the physical form, build it, alter it, again, such as tattooing, that kind of thing. And then we also have travel here. So let's see how that all links up, if it does at all. Some of you gravitate towards one profession. Some of you might have a side gig in these different areas. You know, I know lots of people who have a career, main career, and then they have a side gig, such as, you know, being a massage therapist, a physical therapist, a body trainer, that kind of thing. Very normal, and it's a great way for us to not just stay in one position. You know what I mean? It never hurts to have a side gig. Not only do you get extra income, you still get to practice another skill and see how far you can take it, you know? What's going on, please? And for others of you, it's just one in, okay, the Lovers and then the Chariot, moving towards your ideal contract. Okay, very good. I like this. So you're showing me very strong movement here as well as intent. So the Chariot, as we know, is our swiftest sense of, that's where I'm going to go. Okay, that's where the dedication of my principal self is going. I have made a determination, move it forward. The Lovers in career is the ideal contract. So moving towards our ideal contract, something that meets us at the spiritual level, emotional level, so on and so forth. Not just monetary output in terms of how much we are receiving, such as money, benefits, but holistically, again, speaks to us in a way that's comprehensive, more so in the spiritual and emotional sense of fulfillment. Let's throw down some tarot for you. What's going on, please? What's going on, please, for that Capricorn energy? Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was a not great shuffle. Let's try that again, shall we? What's going on, please, for that Capricorn energy? Show me that Capricorn energy, please. Show me that Capricorn energy, please, for purposes and pathways, career, work, objectives, goals. What's going on there? Eight of Pentacles, you're working. Two of Pentacles, yeah, some of you do have two gigs. Two of Pentacles. And some of you are thinking about consolidating them. Which one should I devote all my energy towards? Perhaps you will keep both. Perhaps you will continue to make one your primary drive and another one your secondary. All right? At Ten of Swords, you are thinking about completing one. Three of Pentacles, or scrapping them all together and consolidating your ideas. Ooh! And starting a brand new thing with the Three of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. All right, Cappy. I see you. It's a little intense, but hey, if you can do it, you can do it. Like I said, some of you might be dropping one thing and starting all over in a fresh foundation with that Three of Pentacles, cooperation, entrepreneurship, striking out on your own in some different way. Let's see what you're doing. You're looking like a versatile Capricorn today. Show me that Eight of Pentacles, please. Show me that Eight of Pentacles. Show me that Eight of Pentacles. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Show me that Eight of Pentacles, please. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please. I often wondered what it would be like to be a tattoo artist. I really do. Seems fascinating to me. Although, God knows, the stories you get Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, that's beautiful. The Knights of Wands. Oh, you love what you do. You're quite, whatever your main gig is here with that Eight of Pentacles, not only are you very competent at it, a master at your craft, you're kind of in love with it. That's beautiful. And it seems to supply you at the emotional level. You have really strong drive for it with the Knights of Wands. A lot of good energy there, a lot of good oomph, and your own natural feeling behind it. And not only does it seem to sustain you, many people seem to benefit from your good work here with that Ten of Cups. So not only are you emotionally supplying for yourself, this feels really, your Eight of Pentacles, whatever that main gig is to you. For some of you, again, it could be to do with travel, body work, or somewhere in between, you know? And even if it's not those specific things, oh, again, the Chariot, by the way, I don't know if I pointed this out. Apologize if I repeat myself. That's what I do. The Chariot with the travel, those two kind of back each other up, by the way. Regardless, whatever your main gig is here, it's a coin that's already in operation. You're well established in it. You've been doing it. So whatever your primary job is, you're killing it. You love it. It loves you. And many people, like I said, seem to benefit. Okay? Your emotional support system, whoever they are, be they family, friends, kids, whatever. They are very pleased by this, so all benefit here. All benefit. So, what's this back and forth about with the Two of Pentacles, What is that Two of Pentacles about? Show me that back and forth, please. Are some of you thinking about shaking it up? What's going on? Show me that Two of Pentacles, show me that Two of Pentacles, show me that Two of Pentacles. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Fool. Oh, why are you wondering about opening up to a new opportunity? Why are you wondering about opening up to a new opportunity? You wonder if it would do well for you. There's something here that you're kind of attached to that says you would like to explore it, but it stresses you out. The idea of engaging with it. And for some of you, it does have to do with travel. What is it, please? Can I get a little bit more on this? What is this, please? Something's coming up as a potential work conflict for you. It's kind of like, should I open myself up towards this and can I make room for it or space for it? What is it? Nine of Wands, blockage of Six of Wands. It's something that does captivate you on the emotional level that says this could be interesting for me, but it's something that you've perpetually blocked, have never really given yourself a chance to explore. The idea is that I don't know if this could be productive or good for me. There's an idea here that it may not have much of a monetary value attached to it, and that's one of the reasons why you've resisted it, but it personally interests you. But the idea here is the reason I see you blocking it is because you're like, Capricorn, personal interest isn't good enough to actually open yourself up towards it. Because while it does seem to involve a certain level of an adventure component, i.e. travel, I believe for some of you, you seem to equate it with being either not stable or doesn't have enough monetary compensation attached to it. So it does interest you, but you're like, yeah, but that's a personal interest. Okay, that's not enough to justify a full transition to that particular field, especially if I'm killing it with Eight of Pentacles and I might have an unstable Two of Pentacles. So whatever this is, while that goal and or possible side gig or second job or an alternative career, for some of you it's a straight up alternative career, is completely different. Something that speaks to you more on the personal interest level, but you know or feel that it wouldn't fly in terms of what it is you need, you know, in terms of the balance, paycheck, benefits, that kind of thing. You're like, that's more of a personal interest type thing, but it's still with you and you've resisted it for a while. The idea of it personally intrigues you. There seems to be adventure and excitement attached to it, but it may not be a stable thing. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. It's up to you, honey, to fill in those blanks. I'm not going to sit here and throw the phone book at you at potential careers. It's either with you, the energy's either with you or it isn't, in which case I don't need to tell you what it is. It's one of the reasons why I hate career readings is that you'll hear a tarot reader say, it could be this, it could be this, it could be this. Why bother saying that? The audience already knows what that potential job is. It's already with them. The idea of whatever this is already with you, and you haven't taken advancement towards it for very practical reasons. You're saying it would personally please me, but that doesn't mean it's going to be successful. In fact, you seem to think it already, or you already know that it isn't. So, no, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I couldn't tell you anyway. It involves an adventure component and a personal sense of accomplishment and pleasure. but not necessarily stability or a consistent paycheck. Show me that Ten of Swords, please. Four of Pentacles, King of Swords. Okay, the Sun. All right. Okay. You're holding on to it. You're not acting on it because you don't really want to give this up. Could be like a dream or a hobby type situation that you can only take it so far. Okay. Again, it's coming across as I can't completely take this seriously as a full-on career option. There's real concerns here, validity around the pay scale of this thing. You seem to know unequivocally that it will not pay very much or give you the benefits that you need. But it seems exciting, at least it does to you. But the idea here is that it's not going to benefit the many hands that are in my life. Okay, so the many hands, you see? So it's not just you. It still gives you joy. The idea of it personally gives you joy. But it's kind of like, if I do anything with that at all, it has to be on my own time. But I cannot expect any sort of real compensation from it. Yeah, you know, guys, it could be, again, that career, that hobby, that side interest, that it personally gives you joy, but doesn't give much pay. You're not relinquishing it, not fully. It kind of bums you out that you can't, or you feel that you can't explore it further at this time. You're saying more time is needed before I have more availability for myself to open up towards it, where I'm not so dependent on making coin. Okay, and then I can go back and look at this. So that's perhaps what that Three of Pentacles is. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Like always, and one of the reasons why, the majority of the time, your readings are a blessed relief. Yours tends to get to the point faster. Not always. Not always. You can be complex in your readings when you want, more so with the love stuff, but for the most part, honey, your energy just tends to be, here it is. And I'm grateful for that. I get that accused of it all the time, which is so unfortunate. D, not my Capricorn. What? Because I'm not giving you the, oh my God, Capricorn. Da-da-da-da-da. And you need an extra 10, 20, 30 minutes. No, you give me the energy to work with this as, here it is. And so you don't need all the extra bells and whistles, okay, that some of the collectives do. Be grateful for that, all right? That means more or less you got your together. All right, the Emperor, the Magician, that's what I'm talking about. Death in due time. In due time, just not right now. I don't see it happening now. You're saying when whatever else, your other contracts, when they have run their particular course and you are in a place or a position to say, I can openly manifest this, then you will put some constructive work into it, just not right now. You have a transformative principle that has yet to be taken full effect. And by that I mean, now it's just not the time. It's just not the time. But you seem to think, and one day it will be. So whatever this is to you, if you ever wanted to start your own business, if you ever wanted to take your hobby to a full-time thing, where it's you're saying, I need more stability, I have to have Emperor status, I need to have more grounding coin or investment coin, and I'm manifesting it, I'm working on it. And the idea is one day you're going to go back to the particular drawing board and start it from scratch. That's what your goal is. So while you're over here killing it with your income, with your main career that personally satisfies you, you feel good in the heart space about it, so does anyone else involved in your life. They all benefit. You know this. So whatever it is I'm looking at here, you kind of see it as something not to be taken seriously right now. You will plant and grow that particular seed later when you have more income to invest in it. You seem to already know this. And you know, Emperor, that you can fully take charge of it and devote 100% of your time to it. And I completely understand. This is a lot of normal trends. I will see people work fastidiously in careers for decades. And the idea is that I'm going to start a business of my own in time, but I need the bedrock investment coin in place first. And I also need the accumulated experience before I can go and put that foundation down. And you seem to manifest that in time. I don't know when that time is to you, but it's a transformative effect. It hasn't taken place yet. And when it's time, it's going to be time. Okay? There you go. It is incredibly straightforward. So you feel, some of you, like I said, just to give you that kind of perspective, perhaps you work and travel full-time, okay? And you've always had a side interest in being, like, say, a full-time massage therapist, and you have your own business, okay? Perhaps you want to start a chain of things like that. Well, you need investment coin, right? And you have to have a lot of things in place to become the Emperor in order to launch that. So I'm just saying, you do what you do, advanced planning, This is where I'm at for now. This is where I'm going to be 5 years from now. This is where I'm going to be 10 years from now. I just see it as a stage with you. It's kind of like, it's unfortunate I can't put more work into this now, but now is not the time. That's all you keep telling me, honey. And if that's true, I want you to go with that. Then it's completely 100% on instinct. You would know best. You're saying, I'm going to plan that down the road. For some of you, that's 3 years. Yeah, for some of you, that is 3 years. Okay. That was, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. You really don't know. I mean, guys, just because I'm not like doing the sassy thing with everybody else, it's because they need it. They need the humor. They need the oh, or they need the okay. You're telling me I don't need all that. I got it. You do, and that's what I believe your ideal contract is. Your own business under your own terms and conditions. And if that's not Capricorn, I don't know what the hell is. You know? There you go. I love it. And you also want to develop an exit strategy, of course, which makes perfect sense. You're going to start something new from, you know, from scratch, from that Three of Pentacles, from scratch energy. You want to be boss of it. You want the coin in place. And you also want that exit plan. 7, for some of you, might be important. Venomous thoughts. What is this, please? Venomous thoughts. Oh, about the stability. I see. Okay. About the long term, the longevity. Okay. Time is a thief. We want to be conscientious of time. I know. And I can see where those venomous thoughts are coming from. It's the poisonous thoughts. It's like, if I had this in place so many years ago, I could have already been doing my own thing by now. I understand. But the thing is that you know better, and it's going to happen when you're more prepared. That's it, really. The stability needs to be in place, and I know it feels like time's getting away from you, and time's a thief, and we're getting older, we're not getting younger. I know, but sometimes that level of experience and making sure everything is squared away is where it needs to be before we can make a move on it. You know, I know it's frustrating, especially when it's like year after year keeps going by and you haven't met your goal yet. These things take time to accumulate, especially since we're talking about the stability here. 29, the imprisoned May, confusion, the sun. And there's a lot of confusing elements about how to make this happen. And you will continue to clear that up as you move along, okay? I know you wish you had more freedom to exercise your sun principles here. What would make you the most happy? I know you wish you had more freedom of movement. I know. Now is not that time, okay? So you have to trust the process, continue to plan, plot, and course whatever it is you need to over the next several months to the next several years. That way you make sure not too much more time gets away from you. Because this looks like it's important to you, and it looks like if you were able to put it in place, you would be phenomenal at it. I think you already know that. I strongly suspect you do. Most of that resentment is coming from, it's not clear and how much longer is this going to take, but there's that practical side of you that takes over and says it's going to take as long as it takes, Capricorn. You know what I mean? So I think what you're experiencing here is perfectly normal. I think your frustrations are perfectly normal. You know, that very strong desire in you to call the shots, to have your own business. I know. It's very deeply rooted in the Capricorn I'm looking at, but if you really want that ideal contract enough, you will. Privileged lady. Okay. That's interesting. What's this about? Oh, some of you have a very strong partner here who supports you. I did see a lot of love surrounding you. They just want you to know that that person has your back and that they're strong support, or this could be the person whom you might be starting a business with. But it looks like your spouse, person, partner is on board. Okay, very much with whatever it is that you do, and that's a beautiful emotional support construct, or one of the many emotional support constructs I saw back here. Okay, let's see here. Let's do some time frames here. Any time frames for Capricorn? Oh, okay. If you have been wondering about this daily, you are in its vibration. Okay, time frame is within a few weeks. That's not what I saw, but for some of you, you'll have a better idea of how to move or plan this thing forward in a couple of weeks. Before the end of the year, for some of you, in that same kind of frequency, about really putting down the blueprint. And stop running over the past. It's limiting your movement, right? Everything can be determined right now. So you can start putting in plans in place right now. And we need to stop grieving about how much time has passed and how much longer we have yet to achieve before we can get to our own particular business, whatever that is to you. I know. It's just concentrate on what you can do now. And that energy, however small it is, whether you are detailing a year-by-year plan, that is energy momentum. and that builds, and it builds. No matter how small, it adds up, guys, and that will help propel you forward. Okay. All right. I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.